something to show you. This is yours, Robert. I have not sent it yet, and I need to because I completely forgot that I owed it to you. Oh, and by the way, I survived the VA overnight. I'm here, alive and well. Not necessarily 100% well, but alive and well. Hey, Shane. Hey, John. Hey, Mark. Hey, Robert. That's true. It's true. I questioned everything they did, trust me. When they gave me my medicine, because I didn't have my prescription with me because I didn't bring anything with me like an idiot. Hey, Pinger. Good question, my friend. And everybody, go subscribe to Pinger. He hooked us up with the cord that we are running on right now, and I think he gave me more than enough, way more than enough, and I'm going to hopefully be able to run it permanently and have it down here so I have multi-connections from the Moose Lodge. $132 feet. Yeah, I think I can run that one all the way to, well, I think I could run it around outside into my office and then connect to there. Actually, I could run the whole thing into my office and it would never bother anything because then I could just drag it out here. It's super awesome. Where are you going, BJ? You got BJ the Crow, Jordan Anderson. Hey, BJ, I haven't seen your video yet. Is your daughter okay? Good. Good, Finger. It's all you're doing, sir. Did BJ leave? He said he had to go. Everybody, be sure to go subscribe to Pinger. Pinger hooked us up with this Wi-Fi cable, so we don't have to work off the Wi-Fi. Slate is trying to attack me. Fairwire. Hey, Reg, how are you? Everybody, be sure to subscribe to Pinger. Pinger hooked us up with the cord and made it all better. I have to text BJ. I haven't talked to him since he posted. Hey, what's up, Jonathan Friend? Jonathan Friend, the new owner of a Shipwreck coin. And by the way, sir, I got my gold today, too. There has to be something going on with the... Yeah, and we're sticking firm to it. It is officially at 9 o'clock. We'll shut them down. Cool. That's funny. I'll get the giveaway list here shortly. I'm working on trying to see if I can find BJ here. That's sad. Oh, typed in BJ Crow, and the last thing that popped up on my phone was Randy. Randy was telling me about the last time he had to go to the hospital. And if you don't know it, Randy passed away, unfortunately. That was a long time ago. Hey, there you are, BJ. How's your daughter? Have you found your daughter? That's something that I've been. Hey, Daniel, don't be coughing on anybody. Hopefully she's all right, man. That stuff. So much at the same time there with Randy and your daughter went missing. I mean, that's a lot. You still got dirt for sale, BJ? I know Dennis Staten's probably still got some. Jonathan Friend, he's in here too. He's got some pay dirt as well. And let's get to the giveaways because everybody wants to know. So what we have here, wherever they are, the first prize we're going to give away are these here gold coins. I got these from being a Patreon member over at Dylan Miller. They're called Mexican wedding coins. They're just little gold coins. They're probably about 0.5 gram a piece. So maybe, I don't know. They're pretty, they've got weight to them for being so small. So somebody's going to win some gold. Somebody else is going to win some gold in the form of the Mercury dime in one of these kits. This is a gold-plated Mercury dime. When I first saw it, I thought it was the 1/10er. I got all sorts of excited, and it ended up being just a really well gold-plated Mercury dime, 1945S. So that'll be the first prize. Did you make me an admin? I thought I did, Pinger. You're not blue. Hey, Luke Duke's in the house. Between jobs right now, times are a little tough. Do you still have dirt though? Everybody go help BJ out if he's got some dirt to sell. Let them be in between jobs. It might help him out. If he wins some stuff, that'll probably help him out. Let's see here. So my operation went well. They took some procedure, not operation. It went well. They took some samples, took blood. They want to find out what the cause is, and they basically told me that, hey, Tom, I'm doing birthday giveaway raffle on April 18th, 2 gram nug, 1 gram nugs, and bag of dirt. Cool. So prospecting's doing a raffle. And BJ, what's your price on that dirt? It's $12.50 per bag, right? Per gram. I think BJ's are a 1 gram bag, and I can't remember if they're 67. Yeah, 67. So it's a pretty good deal. Let's see here. We got Jonathan Friend, Black Mass Pay Dirt in the house. Sweet. Robert found some quartz specimen. What's the price of his dirt? $67, Larry. Check it out. I'm not going to have any more of my dirt. Bored out of my mind. Still coughing out of control. Well, if you would have stayed away from the Corona, Daniel, shouldn't be drinking that crap. They make American beer. You really had a chance there, didn't you, Daniel? You were worried you might have had it. I think you said something on Facebook that you had the same thing my sister did. She got a respiratory infection, so they made her take a test, which is so dumb. Yeah. Well, that eliminates the Corona as the cause. What the crap? Hey, we got Pirate Prospecting here. I like it. I like it a lot. Everybody go subscribe to Pirate Prospecting. Everybody go subscribe to Daniel. Go subscribe to Jordan. Jordan makes some awesome videos as well. Pinger. Pinger hooked us up with this cable, enough of it to literally run it around my house so that we can have good content quality. Hey, JP Lonzamore, you're here. We got everybody. Everybody's here. So since everybody's here, we're going to give something super cool to chat. It's not a super valuable item, but it's super cool. And I want to give this away, even though I don't want to give it away, because I truly do think some of these would come back really high grades. They're the Steel Sense from the 1943. And then we've got the 1943 copper and the 1944 steel. So you get those included. You just have to go find them yourself. Look how beautiful those are. That's the one thing I will say about these scams, like Littleton. It's a scam because these coins aren't super valuable when they sell them. But somebody had this in their collection for a long time, and those coins are mint. They're amazing. If you buy a bunch of stuff from them, I'm sorry, but they rip people off every day. This is our this is what we're going to draw for Patreon. This thing is giant. This is a $10. We're sticking with the theme, $10 sterling silver Canadian coin. I don't think it says on here, but when you look it up, it says 925. Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere on the coin, but it is absolutely a brute. It weighs 48 grams. The biggest coin we've ever given away, I believe. But that's going to be drawn from the Patreon tier. And then we're going to give one to Patreon here as well. Not that, a random prize. This prize right here. It's been cleaned, but it's a really, really cool one of these things here, historically just significant. It's got a 5-cent United States postage with the French flag on it. And that is issued on September 28th, 1943. And if you don't know it, there are a lot of philatelists, which are people who collect stamps, in the coin hobby. And so whichever one of these companies did that, this is super cool. This comes from First Commemorative Mint. They put a nice 1943 S cleaned Walker in there, but it's still Walker. And what do we got here? Tom, make sure I'm still on the list for that drawing. JP, you're definitely on that list. JP and Pinger, we got John. We got, yeah, everybody. BJ, I don't know if one of the admins can highlight BJ's comment. Last time I tried to do it, it didn't work. Highlight BJ's thing so he can sell some dirt. And remember, we got JP's dirt. We've got the Benzo Bonanza bricks. Let me check on that. If I didn't, that's wrong. I think you're on there. We've got 1925. This could be mint state. I don't know what they would grade it. I don't know if they would say it's mint. It's uncirculated details at least. That's not, you're not in there. You're right. I'm not sure why you're not on here. I'm in the Patreon page and it doesn't show you in here, JP. That's weird. That's a cool coin. 1926. I'm going to read off our Patreons just to give you guys, this is straight from Patreon. I want everybody to get credit here that is active in Patreon currently. So we have Adam Casto, AU Rockin', Benzo Bonanza, BJ the Crow, Daniel Wilson, David Watson, Eric Young, Flash in Your Pan, Gary Prohaska, HD Shovel Ed, Indiana Gold Hunter, which is Dennis Dayton, JDub7785, Joseph Richard, John Castaneda, John Shaw, Jordan Anderson, Laurel Tedford, Lloyd Davidson, Matthew Schott, Matthew Marsh, Norman Ray Robertson, Rebel Dog Adventure Team, Reg Lab, Robert B. Hall, Robert Williams, Ronald Brooks, Steve Black, and JP. Lots more. Okay, so now that that's all squared away, let's get back into our live stream. Smash the like button. I don't understand why people are hoarding toilet paper. LOL. School's closed here. Our schools are closed for 3 weeks. Kids do not go back to school Monday, and they said they may close it down for summer. So let's get into this here, folks. We are at our 7-minute window. Prizes are as follows. This is the big Patreon prize. This is the little Patreon prize. And this is the to chat prize. They give a number between 1 and 2, guess it right, and I'll send you a bag of dirt. Either have 50-50 chance. Daniel Wilson knows the number. Number 2. Number 2 is the number 2. They are getting you because it sucks. That's true. And you can build a fort. Was the number 2, Jonathan? No kidding, I won. Really? Did I really win? That's awesome. Hey, we got Ed here. Is Flash Bash going to go on if this coronavirus is still kicking? Mine allegedly set to go back April 13th. Wow. Well, I want to tell you all my experience. Let's just first and foremost say drugs are bad, people. They drugged me up pretty good yesterday. And if that's for serious, if I won something, I'm super ecstatic. I don't even know. With Daniel, I don't know. I don't trust him. He might be lying. Anyway, so I had I got the clean creek water. That's right. No way. That's awesome. That's cool. I can't. I'm happy. So had a procedure done. And that's jacked up. Wait, what's jacked up? I probably read that out loud and I wouldn't know it. So, Daniel, you'll get a kick out of this. So, the guy at the VA that was cleaning, taking out the trash and stuff, or the maintenance guy, he came in the room thinking you would lie. You know I was kidding. Come on, man. So he comes in and he says, "I hope you don't leave today." And I said, "Why is that?" And he said, "Because then I gotta make your bed." I said, "Well, bring me some sheets and stuff. I'll make it." And he said, "No, I have to do it." And he was all serious, like he was really hoping I didn't get discharged. So I didn't tell him. I was like, "They're working on my discharge papers right now." I didn't tell him, but I did ask him his favorite flavor, and he did not get the joke. Daniel, he was an old Marine. He didn't get the joke. He didn't know what his favorite flavor of Crayola was, and I don't think he liked that joke. But I told him I was in the Army, and he said, "You know what Army stands for?" I said, "Of course. I'm not ready to be a Marine yet. Duh. Ain't ready to be a Marine yet. Got to be all grammatically correct and whatnot." But so it was pretty funny. But then I got to leave, so it was even funnier because the poor guy had to go in there and clean that room because they only have so many beds for like outpatient services and patient services, whatever you call that. And it's mostly used for the residents of the VA, which is the Chillicothe VA is also the psych ward for all Ohio veterans and maybe even some out of staters, but it's known for that. So like that's why I stayed the night because I didn't want my poor wife to be there like thinking these guys are nuts. I said, "Well, you're married to one, so." The good stuff. So I want to talk to you guys about too what we're going to have our contributions go towards tonight. So if you don't know, if you don't watch the news, Iraq is pretty hot right now. And my brother-in-law is currently there in Iraq, and his base has been attacked several times in the past couple of days. And well, we were pretty worried Thursday. Yes, that's what I was talking about earlier, Ed. And oops, and so I want to send a care package. I want to send some care packages, and I still have the one that we raised last time. And as soon as the borders are good to go and they let us send them, I'm sending the one from tonight and the one from the $81 last time. So I'm going to send a whole bunch of stuff over there. We're over $100 right now, just so you know, and we're gonna really do it big. We're gonna probably send 3 or 4 boxes. That's my intention. You're not late. You're just on time. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So I was on drugs, and apparently I kept asking my 2 doctors where they were from. One was from Africa, one was from French Canada. Actually, where this coin's from, Montreal. This coin right here. The one of you Patreons are gonna win. And so from that, I guess I kept asking them where they were from until I passed out. And then when I woke up, the doctor looked at me. I'll never forget this for the rest of my life. He says, "Now don't ask me where I'm from. I told you I'm from the Ivory Coast. You told me you had a drill sergeant. He's from the Ivory Coast. It's cool. But I told you 3 times and not tell you no more." Oh no. I'll tell you one thing. My budget's shot thanks to the wonderful, beloved IRS. But I owe them a lot. But it's okay because taxes pay for things, and I believe that they are theft, but whatever. They're there. So, Justin, better watch her back, Justin. She could be watching on another channel. Cool. So we are now at the 9 o'clock hour. I'm going to get these entries up, but let me just show off this stuff one more time. So for our Patreon members, we've got this $10 48.6 gram chunk of silver. It's the biggest coin we've ever given away. And then for our Patreon members in chat, we got this coin right here, which is a cool piece of history. I love it. It talks about the U.S. population in 1943 was 136 million, roughly a third of what it is today. Average annual income, less than $2,000. Motor vehicles registered, 30 million, almost 31 million. New York Yankees won the championship. Chicago Bears won the NFL. No idea any of these people. Yeah, we'll pass on that. Paper Doll was the song. This is the Army was a popular movie then. Chevy Chase was born that year. Robert De Niro, Mick Jagger, John Kerry, Joe Namath. George Washington Carver died that year. J.P. Morgan died that year. And Nikola Tesla died that year. The Pentagon was brand new. The Jefferson Memorial and Silly Putty came out. So that's a super cool piece of history. Yes, I did, Joseph. I'm going to go ahead and get caught up on that right now. And then we're going to be giving away a lot of prizes. When I say a lot of prizes, I mean I got a lot of prizes in front of me. Lots of these quarters and halves and just all kinds of good stuff. We've got, I'm calling this uncirculated details. I don't know if it's been cleaned, but that is a pretty coin. Pretty coin. And then we've got a bunch of just cool stuff. And we're going to start by, while I'm getting entries caught up, I've never picked this number before, to my knowledge, so it's not going to be 13, it's not going to be 23, but it is going to be between 1 and 30. Geo. So there's that. Pinger prospecting, are you kidding me? The number was 19. 19, Pinger prospecting. You won the free to chat pennies. These are awesome, Pinger. These are awesome. If they were worth more money, I would send them in if I was to keep them because they are awesome. And I hope you truly enjoy them because they are awesome. So congrats, Pinger. Pinger won the chat prize. We'll get our prize sheet here. Pinger. Write down Robert Duty. Pinger. 4 cents. All right, so hope everybody is happy with where they're at in this. Now we're going to do our Patreon only. Patreon only. If you are a $1 plus member on Patreon, you have a chance to win this 1943. Very cool. That's a stamp. That's the silver coin there, 1943S. If you're a Patreon member only, you have the ability to guess. And since we only have 27 Patreon members, we're going to do 1 through 27. And I'm going to do a random comment picker first. So I don't pick this number, but you can now go Patreon only, Patreon only. So Joseph, guess, because you're a Patreon. Yeah, you guys keep guessing because I haven't picked it yet. I've not yet seen it. This is a very cool oh, I found it. Pinger prospecting. Number was 8. Anybody see anything different? Pinger 8. Pinger 1 again. Control F 8. Let's see. Yeah, Pinger. Congrats again, Pinger. Super lucky. Super lucky. Congrats again. Super, super awesome. So, Pinger, you got both commemorative sort of things there. That's great. Off to a great start. Let's do that again. 43. Alrighty then, cool. So I'm going to get these entries caught up. Chat amongst yourselves. Talk about the coronavirus. Talk about gold prospecting. Talk about whatever you'd like. And just imagine if I did this live stream yesterday when I couldn't even remember my name. How funny would that be? Alrighty then, let's see what we got here in the form of persons, entries, etc. We got a non-sponsored beverage right here. I've been forced to drink Coca-Cola the last 2 days because that's what they have at the VA. I want to say thanks again to Pinger who provided us with the cable we needed in order to get a better connection in our basement. So thanks again, Pinger, for that. You're my hero, and I'm sure it made this video much better as we don't have to struggle with the signal that we had before anymore. I want to say something. I have had this ink pen right here for like 12 years because I haven't been in the Army or the National Guard for 7 years, and I got this when I was recruited from the Air Guard, actually. No, yeah, Air Guard. So this is when I was right out of high school. So thank you, Air Guard, for making an amazing pen that lasted this long. I want to thank our biggest donor of the night as well, Thomas Robinson. I don't think there's much chance anybody's beating you today. You've definitely came to the table, sir, and for that, you're going to get something awesome. Something awesome. I'll save it for later on in the video. We normally don't give a prize out when we don't hit certain thresholds, but because of your generosity, I want everybody to thank. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I was getting ready to say there. Hey, C Chevrolet, hey. See you, Dennis. Got your entries. Yeah, I'll get free gold-plated leaf. Thomas, I'm going to send you this one right here. I was actually bragging about this one to HD Chevrolet earlier because it's got toning, but it has a beautiful luster. I'm going to say this thing was AU with that luster. I don't know. It's a 1921 with that toning. I have no idea if it's been cleaned in this lifetime, but it's a pretty coin, and I'm sending it to you for your contributions. You can see the luster behind that toning, and that makes me think it's not been surface altered, but it has seen a little bit of circulation. Ed, I'm keeping that one. Yeah, the 21, Ed, sorry. Here's the one I was telling that, the other one I was telling that about. I got these for so good of a deal. I even was like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to give me those for that deal? This is an XF. We think it was dipped at one point, but it's hard to tell because the front is toned, the back is where I wonder. But it could have been in a book or an album or something. The front could have been exposed to the air, and the back might have been under plastic. So you never know. But those are cool. I don't often have Morgans, but when I do, but let me get this in a holder. This is going to Thomas Robinson, top donor. Thomas. Morgan. 921. I forget what mint mark that is. That is a tiny mint mark. Did I just give you a valuable coin? That is the smallest mint mark I've ever seen on one. I'm sure I will. Wow, that is the world's smallest mint mark. You just might have something here. 1921, Denver, I assume. I can't even, with my eyes, can't see that tiny mint mark. I'm looking forward to it, Mr. Mark. Wow. It is tiny on all issues. So it's worth good deal. 31 bucks. I didn't know that. That's fantastic. And that's in average condition. So this one I think would go above that. I'm excited for you. That's a nice coin. I'm gonna get it in this so I don't scratch her up. There you go. I'll probably put it in a better something else. You should have, Ed. You should have. You'd had it for the cost of whatever you had in the other one. It was a pretty coin. Let me make sure. I think we got all the entries. And then we're going to go for it here. We're going to send her. Give her a full send. Yep, we're good to go. All right, everybody. So in order of best to last, so we're going to give this away next. So we're going to do our random picker here. Wherever it went. And you're in there now, JP, so you can definitely win this one. Sorry that I messed things up for you. I'm a terrible people. How do I forget that, though? That's aggravating. Random.org. You'll be in there going forward, though, because you're in the list. Pick me, Bob can see. Here we go. This is a big coin, folks. I'm not selling gold, so I need it to drop so I can buy more. All right, so we have, not that one. That's work. Don't want work. We have 28 people. Jordan Anderson. Jordan Anderson, you are the winner. This is a humongous silver coin, Jordan. And I hope you truly, truly appreciate it. It's a beast mode coin. Monstrous. Get your bag made up here. That thing is insane. Insane. That, I'm telling you, is a beast. It would have cost me $25 to ship it to Reg. He could have used it to spend for $10. I don't know if he's still here. All right, then let's get to it. So we got that out of the way. We've got this 1925 peace dollar, or no, we're going to do the gold, two wedding coins, gold coins. as top prize. Don't know what they're worth. No clue. We got that 1925 piece. We've got the 1928 piece. And we go from there to our 2 Walkers. We have a 1945 Walker, 1943 Walker. And then from there we go to our stack of coins. Each one of these is 2 silver quarters. So the first one is a 63 and a 64. 60. Or no. We're doing this one first. This stack is a Mint State 64 and a Standing Liberty quarter. 64 and SLQ. And then we're going to just do 2, 2, and 2. So we have 2, just 2X Washington, 1 Merc, each of these. So there's 3. Merc, 1 Merc. So 1, 2, 3. So that's it. That's what we have. Tomorrow, sweet. So let's get these prizes given away so we can all go to bed early. I'm still groggy. I check all the messages here on my phone because I'm good about reading them out. Yeah, true. You're on upon you. Any wrong you do, he's gonna see. That is the Walker Texas Ranger song. Good luck tomorrow, Lester. Hey, Pirate Prospecting, did you have to implement your force protection measures at the creek today? Super cool. Why am I watching YouTube when I'm doing a live stream? Gosh. I need help. I'm an addict, a YouTube addict. So here we go. Few Browns, type 1 and 2. So a few of those boxes are dirt for sale. So everyone. Hey everybody, Dennis Styles Dirt for Sale. Nice. Oh yeah, here. Ready? First winner is for the gold coins number Chris Neville. Chris Neville, congratulations. I won these. Well, I don't know if he may have sent them to everybody. I don't know if you're, is anybody else in here? Probably a lot of you are Miller Prospecting supporters. I got these from him. I think it was last month. So these are gold. I don't know what carat or purity. They're heavy, but all I know is they're called Mexican gold wedding coins, and they are super cool. And I was going to melt them, but then the guy at the coin store was like, "Don't melt them. Don't melt them. They're cool." Because I asked him, I said, "Do you think it'd be rude if I melted something somebody gave me?" He said, "No." He said, "What are they?" And I said, "They're called Mexican wedding coins." He said, "Don't melt them. Give them away." Because he helps me get a lot of cool stuff to give away. So Chris has a bag. Let's see if we can get some more in it for you, Chris. Still got one more entry. See? Yep. And then the next winner will be for the 1925 piece dollar. Stephen Shop. Stephen Shop. I don't know if you're here. I don't know who that is. Stephen Shop. $1925. I think this is mint state, but it could be cleaned. I don't know. I make no great assumptions other than it's wrote down on here $35. Stephen. They're 14 karat. That's cool. So Stephen, congratulations. I don't know that you've ever won before, but you have now. Oh no. Where did I put that? There it is. All right. How many? Dennis, I'll send you my pen pointer. Just send me the one that beeps the loudest. There you go. Trade it up. Trade it up. It'd be fun. I assume Steven's not here. But he or she won. Pretty sure it's he, the way it's spelled. I don't know. Stevie is the girl's version of Steven. But I don't know if that's for Stephanie. I don't know. Are you serious? I'm sorry. I totally should have known that. Well, you did now. Let's show you what you won. Looky there. It's a $35 according to the package piece dollar. And it's a pretty piece dollar. Now I don't know if it's been dipped or cleaned or anything, but now I know you're Steven. Tom fails. Yeah, and forget that I just said your name 47 times. Sorry about that. Well, everybody knows you have a hoard of silver. I fail a lot. Hope you guys can forgive me. All right, that is a cool coin. Camden's not happy, Nathan's not happy, but that is so cool. First time winner, and it's a good one. Are you sipping, Tom? Am I sipping? Sipping from this can. I think you thought I think you meant slipping. Yeah, anesthesiologist. That's true. I'm gonna take off. Well, hey, see ya, Weigolds. Guinness sipping here. So the next winner. Let's get right into it. The 1928. Now this coin I won on Facebook for the live stream. It's gonna need some. It needs cleaned. To be fair, it's not a high grade, but it's got some ugly toning, and I don't know if that's PVC residue. I really don't know, but it's still a 1928, so this is still $25, $30, even in call condition. Can. The winner of that is, oh, here we go, Robert B. Methyl. Robert B. Methyl. Robert B. Methyl. If you sent this in to get it cleaned, I wouldn't tell anybody. Because it's still a 1928. The only thing is, I don't know what they did to it. If it was in a PVC holder, the back, I mean, it almost looks like a high relief the way it wore. The back wore, not the front. But nonetheless, it's been in a bag, it's been clanked around, and it is a 1928, which is a tougher date to get. So I'm not going to beat it up too bad because it's a big piece of silver, and I think it'll make any collection happier. I think it's a beaut. I think they're all beauts. I mean, I like this. I love this. The ugly duck right here. I think it's beautiful. Now that 1921 TR is getting, Thomas Robinson's getting, it's got a nice look to it. It's got that good Morgan look to it. But this one here is just tarnished. But I like it. Still an XF coin. VFXF. It's a nice coin. All right, we got your name down. Amazing how much that stuff wore me out. You know, it's been a day, and I was still exhausted. Peace. Who's next? Next up is the 45 Walker. The eyes of the Ranger are upon you. 70s. Pinger. Pinger won again. I could show that off in just a minute. Where's Pinger? What did Pinger win? Pinger won all this stuff. Pinger's got a whole pile going over there. Pinger also won the 45. All right, who's next? So the next Walker is a 43. And it will be Pinger. Pinger is on fire. That is insane. How many did wait a minute, let's see. Thomas beat you, but barely. You got a lot of entries too, Pinger. Yeah, Pinger about the second most entries. He was right there. Right there. So thank you, Pinger. All right, Pinger. You cleaned house after Ed said after you won the first two, your luck had run out. And you've been on fire. Steven Shop. I mean, SRIP, you won again. Both of your entries won. It's never happened before, by the way. I want you to know. Nobody has ever done that. SRIP, you won the 1926 Standing Liberty Quarter with this Mint State 64. It does have some cheek marks on it. Still a nice coin. Still a nice coin. In my opinion. So you've won $1.50 from me today. It's fantastic. You have a chance to be Mint State. You're judge on that 25. That 25, I don't know. It could be. It could be cleaned, but it's pretty nice coin. If it's Mint State, it's 60 or 61. It's just got me pock marks on it. Bag marks, whatever you call them. All right, next up we have the three. You get a mercury dime and 2 quarters, 2 silver quarters. These are AU, better quarters. They're AU, but the one might be BU. We'll call them AU/BU because they're all different. Robert Duty. Robert, you won this really darkly toned. It's a nice coin, though. It's 1940 toner, 64, and a 63. So you got a nice little bag of silver there. That I'll send out with your sluice box that I forgot to send you. And then there were 2 prizes left. And then I'll show off some little Thomas Robinson. You won a, actually, I'm going to say something to you. Who was that I just said? Yes, Thomas. You're getting a 1928 Mercury, and it is a Denver Mint, a 64 BU or AUBU, and 1957 starting to AUBU. So those are some good silvers. So you did get a good win there, Thomas. I'm glad you got a win because you got a nice Morgan, and I'm going to put that Morgan in something before I run. All right, let's get that flip in there. Thomas, I hope you enjoy that, Morgan. That thing is pretty. But I truly appreciate you helping me with the cause. It's truly near and dear to my heart. You know, being in the VA, it just has served as a reminder of that. Did you take the stapler out of here, babe? There we go. Good night, Chris. Congrats on your prizes. I will do. We'll do our best. VA is a good. They're good to me. Same. I agree. I couldn't. You know, so cancer runs in my family. So my doctor didn't want to take any chances. She wanted me to go in and get this test done. And the doctor said they did a thorough look beyond what they thought was necessary. Took some samples and some scopes or whatever you call it. And they're going to make sure that if there is something, they find it. So I was pretty happy about that. But being there also reminded me of this live stream because this is for the troops that are actively deployed. Last week, 2 soldiers got killed in Iraq. Also, last week, or this week, last week, an airman and a soldier got killed on my brother-in-law's base. So if I can't be there with them, I want to do what I can to help them. So all of you have helped us do that. So again, here's what you just won there: 1928, 64, 57 to go along with that beautiful Morgan. I hope you love that coin. If you get it graded, I'm curious to know if it's ever been messed with, because to me it looks like probably like an AU 50, just because it's got high points nudged on the back. I don't know. It's a nice coin. Now, last but not least, we have to write you down on that, Thomas. Coins, 3. Last but not least, Pinger. I will do that. Well, Thomas, you have my address on well, you probably don't have it. I will do that. If you want to send me a text message, Thomas. Almost every one of you have this number anyway, so I'm not worried about putting it on there. Now the trolls will get it. You can text me. And Pinger won again. Pinger is on a hot hand. But we're going to do more. I got more. We're going to do one more prize because I got a stack of Mercs here with the golden Merc in them. So we're going to give these 4 Mercs away as the last hurrah. And with these 4 Mercs, I'm going to send some awesome old coins along with them. And I'll explain these coins. Not this one. It's just so. You guys want to see my full silver stack? Because, you know, Tom's Gold, they're super rich. That's my full stack. That's what I put in the bags whenever I have them. So whoever wins this is also going to get these super, super old Canadian and Australian coins. Australian is a 6 pence. It's uncirculated. It's pretty cool. Then you got a These are made out of sterling silver. These are old nickels, silver nickels from Canada. Of course, they just called them 5-cent pieces. And a 3 pence. A 1906. These might be worth something. I don't know. You got a 1906, a 1912, and a very worn 1903. The 06 and the 12 are pretty decent coins, the 12 being the best. The 06's fronts wore out, but super cool. 4 coins there. I might be able to get them into I don't know if I'll get them into a flip. We'll see. But yeah, here we go. Last but not least. I didn't have it, but the meme will start now. Oh, gotcha. It's all good. You can have my number. I do get trolled on here, big time. That's rough. Super rough, Joseph. All right, so let's end this. And David M won. And congratulations, David. You will be getting a lot of silver here. Well, not a lot. I should preface this. They're all little. You got dimes and nickels, all silver, and a 3 pence. They're neat, very neat. One of them is gold plated, and 3 of them are not. And then these 4 are also not plated, but they're very neat. And so, David, you were the last winner of the show. Did I write down everything? Yeah. Well, thank you so much, everybody. I know this is a shorter live stream than usual, but I truly do appreciate each and every single one of you. Be sure to go and subscribe to one another, help each other grow their channels. Thanks to all of you, because we're going to do some great things with these funds. We're going to send some care packages over to the men and women who will probably greatly appreciate them. Oh, David, you're here. Right here's what you won. I was showing off these coins that you won, David. You won a 3 pence. This is like almost uncirculated, I would say. It's very cool. They're tiny. You won 3 silver Canadian nickels from the early 1900s. And they're sterling silver, I believe. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're sterling silver. You want a cool gold-plated Mercury? I had it, and I got it. I had to have it. You got a 1923, which is an awesome one because it's my favorite number, 23. 1938. This one's starting to tone. This would be a cool one. That's a 1938S, and that's in decent shape. It is missing the bands on the back. And then a 1942. I don't know if that's been... That might be uncirculated. I'm not sure, but very nice nonetheless. Everybody, I just can't thank you enough, for your support while I was in the hospital. I know several of you texted me and emailed me to check in on me. Truly, truly do wish you all safety, health, and, happiness through, this crazy time in our country. If you don't have to go out, I suggest you don't. If you're over the age of 55, I don't believe you. You're 29 in my book, but according to the CDC, you're more susceptible to this nasty virus. And I strongly suggest you have somebody else do your legwork and don't bring anything into you. Truly appreciate each and every single one of you. We're going to do another St. Jude's next time. It'll probably be, I don't know if we're going to get a ton of stuff for that, but because I don't want to do these every single week. It's just, I know it's fun, but I know if you don't win, it's not as fun. So if I don't have enough prizes by next week, we'll probably put it off a week. But again, if you guys want to do it, we'll do it. But it's just a matter of, we may just do a regular fun show talk about what's going on in prospecting, talk about what's going on in the world, just to spend some time together. It's always fun. So thanks everybody again for watching. I want to, again, wish you all safety and health through the course of this virus that's running through our country. But until the next one, good luck. God bless. I'll see y'all. Want ads? SWM looking for SF must have toilet paper. Susan, email me what that means. Catch you on the flip side. I wish I had a coin that was not in a flip. I'd flip it. All right. See y'all.